Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop, and it is another Viewer's Choice Thursday. Every Thursday, probably, I'm going to review a movie that you, the fans of the A-List, have sent to me to check out. So today, Multi-Eddie19 has requested me to review the 2007 horror film, Dead Tone. Dead Tone sees a prank call game go horribly awry. A-Bomb by A-Rye. Never mind. And 10 years later, the same thing begins to happen after the game is played again. So, Brian Hooks, who also directed the film, stars as Marcus, who is the man who invents the game, I suppose. Judd Taylor, who's actually a chick, plays Karina, not bad. Cherie Johnson plays Roxy. German Legretta plays Sean, who is a horribly stereotypical gay man. Yes, that's not horrible that he's gay, don't get me wrong, you know. Don't get glad after me after this. But, he's like wearing a Tinkerbell shirt and stuff, and he's just over the top with this role. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, it was funny. Antoine Tanner plays Kareem, who was pretty good. I enjoyed him. Will Horneff plays Scott. The hottie with the body, Amy Garcia, plays Jodie Walters. You'll remember her from the George Lopez show. Oh, yeah. Austin Basis plays Crazy Cal, who unfortunately sort of reminded me of myself. But he does hook up with Amy Garcia. So, if you're actually into guys like that, right here, baby. And Rutger Hauer, who I said would be coming up in these reviews yesterday in my Right review, plays Detective John Crichton. John Crichton. Haven't I heard that name somewhere before? Anyway. So what did I think of Dead Tone? Is it a nice, pleasurable phone call? Or is it a hang-up? Well, I thought it is a so-so horror flick. While it's just standard slasher movie, there are a few new ideas brought to the table. It also borrows from horror flicks, such as Scream, with the whole phone call thing, and the costume of the killer is basically straight out of urban legend. But many films in this genre borrow from each other. The story works as it's basically a bunch of dumb college kids running around a mansion, running from a killer. Dead Tone really makes teenagers look dumb. I mean, really dumb. It does a really good job of it, too. Definitely with one of the girls giving out the address of the mansion they're at to the killer on the phone. Yeah, and then it gets worse. There's some good gore. Good gore. We make the good gore go bad. Yeah. And some good kills as well. So if you're not a big fan of blood, I'd pass on this one. The acting, well, mostly it's an unknown cast, except for Rutger Hauer. It isn't bad considering what type of film it is, and they really could have phoned in the performances. I'm not saying they all deserve Oscars, but it's not bad. If you go in with little or no expectations at all, sort of like I did, you might be somewhat surprised that you might think, well, that was actually pretty good. If you're a hardcore horror fan, I think you might want to check it out. As I said, for a B movie or a straight-to-DVD horror flick, it is pretty good. But if you compare it to released films in theaters, the franchises, the original Halloweens, the Screams, the Nightmare on Elm Streets, it's not the greatest compared to them. Therefore, the A-List gives the film Dead Tone the rating of meh. You know, like I said, I was somewhat surprised by it. I thought it would be wouldn't be as good as it was, but you know, compared to the other films, it's not the greatest. So if you want to check out Dead Tone, you can stream it live on Netflix. Well, it's not exactly live, but anyway, or dead. But anyway, like I did, you can get it through Netflix. Or you can find it at a DVD store, possibly, near you, or eBay. So, until tomorrow's review, don't miss one single A-list second. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. You can like me on Facebook. Follow me on the Twitter. And of course, check out this review and every review at RottenTomatoes.com. So, until tomorrow's A-list and the review of 127 Hours, till then, troop